Welcome back to Stardew Valley. I am your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. It is episode 63. I've been at the golf tournament and just got back yesterday. So, one, my voice is a little bit raw from being out in the sun for like 12 hours a day for 3 straight days. And screaming a lot because it was awesome. But anyway, we'll get into that in a minute. The other thing here is that I really just have no idea what we're up to. I guess yesterday was the egg festival, so we planted a bunch of strawberries, which means we shouldn't have a ton to do around the farm. It is Haley's birthday, so we'll try and remember to find her and give her a gift. But, so we went down to the Pga Championship, which if you did not see any of it, by the time that you see this, spoiler alert's probably not necessary. Ooh, our rhubarb is ready. But anyway, Phil Mickelson won, making him the oldest player to ever win a major tournament in the PGA history. So it was freaking awesome. Now the other thing that was really cool is, like, we got there, the first day we were at the tournament was Friday. We arrived, hang on, my ear's itching. We got there fairly early in the day, and on Friday they have it set up where, you know, players are going off on the first tee as well as the 10th tee so that they can have more golfers on the course like early in the day. And when we got there, Phil Mickelson had just finished the 17th hole and was basically teeing off on 18. So we kind of got situated, you know, went to the PGA store and bought a bunch of souvenirs or whatever. And then we went to the first tee because that's where he was going to be going next. So we wanted to basically just catch him there. And then we weren't really sure what we were going to do. So we go up there. Granted, this is the first tee box, like the first hole on the course. Usually a kind of busy place because that's where a lot of times you're going to see a player hit their first shot of the day, and it's just kind of exciting to hear them announce their name and all that. So anyway, we get to the first tee box, walk directly up to the ropes that they have set up that, you know, indicate you can't get any closer. We're against the ropes right behind the tee box because there's nobody there. It was limited capacity, and on Friday, I can't imagine that there were more than 5,000 to 10,000 people there. It was amazing. Everywhere that we went, we pretty much just walked right up to where as close as we wanted and parked there. Is that a tree growing over here? What are you doing, you little rascal? But I mean, it was so much fun. And again, it was because we could just do whatever we wanted. So that was Friday. We spent most of the day Friday walking the front 9, where there was more shade for one thing. So that was nice. And then we ended up sitting at the 8th hole where there were it's a par 3. There were trees right behind the green so that we were able to get some shade. Plus you could see the shots coming in or whatever. We sat there most of the day, and then once the last group came through, we went to number 17, which is another par 3, and it's where they have like stadium seating. It's, you know, it's kind of the most like buzzing place on the course. And we were, again, able to get right up alongside the green, front row, and just hang out there the rest of the day. Then Saturday was busier, and we wanted to walk the back 9 on Saturday, so we went, let's go water crops first. So we went to, we walked straight to the back 9, we walked a few of the holes, and then we parked on number 14, which is also a par 3. And the cool part there was that the pin was set in the back of the green. And immediately after the back of the green, it was a just steep downslope into, an area that's set behind the green, so that if you missed long, it was a very hard shot to get back onto the green and still have a chance to make a 3, to par the hole. Which, at first we were thinking like, man, nobody's going to be going for this, like trying to get close to the pin, because if you go long, you're in serious trouble. But what we failed to remember is that on Saturday, that's the kind of day where like guys that are farther back in the pack they're being aggressive, so they're going for it. So early on, we were getting to see at least one person in each group from down in this like waste area trying to get back onto the green. It was awesome. And then as the day went on, less and less guys were down there, because you kind of knew that if you go down there, you are in trouble. But then we got to see the leaders came through. It was Phil and Louis Oosthuizen. And Louis went for it and just rolled off the back, and he ended up making a bogey. Phil hit a beautiful shot, like 7 feet away, would have had a birdie, but he missed the putt. And that would have been awesome, because everybody would have just gone bonkers had he dropped that one in the hole. So, all right, we're going to say 5 rhubarbs. Whoops, what did I just press? So 5 rhubarbs. We'll grab some iron, smelt it, and then, nope. Oh, wait. It'd help if I was putting it in the right spot. Alright, so of this stuff, what do we want to do here? You go in there. Where was it? You in there. I don't need any of this stuff. Like I said, it's been a while since I played, so I'm kind of rusty at the moment. We're good on green beans. I think I can sell all of that stuff. We'll save these extra eggs, right? Wait a minute. Where am I keeping cooking supplies? Like you. So sell. Dandelion. Wait. Super meal gives me speed, so I'm about to eat that. And then we'll save the dandelion here. I should put another chest behind the workbench with other things that I might need for crafting, but it would be sort of random as to what I would have in there, and I just don't like that idea. But anyway, so we sat on 14 and watched like every single group come through pretty much. And then we followed the leaders, thinking like, we'll just do our best to try and get where we can see or whatever. It wasn't even hard. Like, there was still barely any people there that made it challenging to get into the position that you wanted. God, it was so awesome. Alright, so I don't have seeds there, so I need to buy 36 seeds. Oh, I need a coconut for Haley. She loves coconut. Coconut? In Mercia? Coconut's tropical. Do a gold one. But anyway, I mean, like, Saturday we ended up pretty much, again, just kind of going wherever the heck we wanted. And then Sunday, since we had already, seen the entire course. Wait, well, I could go up and trade jade for staircases, but it's not a big deal. We'll do that some other time. Whenever I have a bunch, it's more, advantageous for me to go do that. But Sunday, we got there really early. We were going to go straight to number 8 and sit there because we knew we would have shade. What do you think happens after we die? Go to heaven. Our energy bodies enter the astral plane. Boom. Interesting. Of course it's interesting. So anyway, we beeline it straight to number 8. The first group, as we are going to number 8, the first group is coming down the number 9 fairway. So we get to see him hit, and he actually hit it left, and that's the side of the fairway that we were walking up. So we got to stand like 5 feet from that dude as he hit his next shot. It was awesome. Ooh, I could buy an auto petter. Ooh, man, am I tempted. I really am, but there's so many other things that we need to buy, so we're not going to do that. All right. We got. Oh, I'd still have enough plus 72 bucks. Should I? I know there are so many other things that I should be buying. So we'll hold off for now. But anyway, we get to see the first group come through number 9. And then as we get to number 8, they had, like, the group behind him had just teed. Actually, no, I don't think they even had, because the group out front has nobody in front of them, so they can just go. He was moving pretty good. I think we got there like right as the next group was hitting the tee box. But anyway, we got to see every single group play number 8. Then we went straight to number 18 because we wanted to be there to see the finish. And we had seats like right at the top of the hill, looking straight down on the green from the left side. Where am I going here? I need to go see Haley and the traveling cart lady. We'll see Clint on the way here and have him bust open these geodes. So we sit at 18, and we're watching all the groups come through there. And Phil is leading all the way. I mean, he opened up a pretty big lead to where, he could kind of be conservative. And by the time he got to number 18, he was still ahead by 2 strokes. And the only guy that could, hypothetically make it any closer was the guy that was in the group that he was. He was 2 strokes back going into the last hole. So if Phil would have bogeyed and the other guy birdies, it would have, they would have been tied and gone to a playoff. So it was still kind of tense. And, at this point, there's like 30,000 people trying to get onto this one hole. And we had, like I said, our seats were at the top of the hill looking down on the green from the left-hand side. Phil hits his second shot like pin high on the right-hand side of the green so that he's going to be putting straight back toward us. And we're like, oh my God, this is going to be awesome. Because now he's going to win. Like all he had to do was like 3-putt that at best to, to make sure, like if he 3-putts, the other guy would have had to have birdied. But you're not 3-putting from where he was. Anyway, we are sitting there, and the next guy hits his shot. And as soon as he hits his shot, this wave of humanity comes running for the green. I mean, it was incredible to witness. And also very frustrating to witness because what we thought was going to happen is they were going to do what normal patrons do at a golf course. Which is just surround the front, like go to the front of the green so that they can look from that angle. No, these morons not only did that, and they didn't even wait for the players to get there. Like they rushed and were like swarming around the guy. Like they had the players had to walk through the crowd to get to the green, which is just unheard of. And so players finally get up there, and then more idiots rush to the side of the green, which was kind of like there was a little bit of an elevation right there, to where now we could see like 80% of the green, but with the pin being on the left-hand side, now we couldn't see him putting. Like we could see him hit the ball, we couldn't see it go in. Oh, it was so frustrating. But one of our buddies was in a different spot, kind of behind the green, because he took a different route and didn't stop to get a bite to eat between 8 and 18. So he was able to get – his spot was awesome because he was behind the green, like in the second row, but it was right where when the players finished, they walked out. So he was super close to a lot of these guys getting pictures and all that stuff. And so he had a really good view of the final putt. And then on the ride back to the parking lot, one of the guys that we were with was sitting next to one of the morons that ran up right up to the green and had perfect video footage of it, and he got him to text it to him. So that was cool, at least. But I mean, bottom line, it was an awesome time. I mean, awesome time. A couple of the guys in the group had some late nights. I didn't. 3 of us basically went to the tournament, came back, ate dinner, had a drink or two, and then tried to get some sleep because it was out in the sun all day. And sorry for not giving any commentary during the Haley cutscene here. This is where Haley starts to be not mean, by the way. Funny how that happens when you give him a birthday gift. But anyway, yeah, I mean, the three of us were there for like 10 to 12 hour days every single day of the tournament. But a few of the guys, there were 6 of us. The one day, 4 of us went early. Like Friday, 4 of us went early. The other 2 showed up at like 2 o'clock because they didn't get out of bed till like 10, and then they went swimming in the ocean before they came, trying to kind of sober up or whatever. There's another funny story there, but I'm not going to tell it on this series. I'll tell it on my MLB The Show series, where I think the audience is probably a little bit more appropriate for it. But anyway, Saturday, the guy that came with us that made it 4 on Friday probably could have come with us, but he stayed back to drive for the other group, and the one guy was like violently ill from just doing too much to his body too many days in a row. So they didn't even make it on Saturday, and then Sunday, we all made it. But again, these were, 10 hours plus in the sun each day. I mean, you talk about like sunscreen being absolutely 100% vital. I put on so much sunscreen, it was ridiculous, and still got burnt, especially the first day. But anyway, you know what? I will tell the story that happened on Friday night, because it's, it was kind of weird. No, actually, I can't remember if it was Friday night or Thursday night. But anyway, we went out to a bar or whatever, and a couple of us, like, they were charging ridiculous prices. It was this place called St. James Place, which it was an Irish pub, or supposed to be an Irish pub. We get in there, and it's like, I could hear the music from the street. I was like, guys, that is 100% not an Irish pub. But we went in anyway, and thankfully my buddy decided, he said he would pick up the first round of beers, and 4 beers cost him $36. Like, what? So anyway, several of us didn't stay there very long, but 2 of the guys stayed out. And when we woke up in the morning, there was a purse, a pair of shoes. I'm trying to think of what else was left behind from this person. There was basically, this person kind of left their life behind, but wasn't there. And we're like trying to figure out, like, why is there a random purse in this house? And that person's shoes. And it turns out that there was a girl that was just completely, like, out of control. Had no idea where she was. So they, like, got her to come to the house and get a cab for her, because they were trying to get her out of the bar, because she was in trouble. So somehow her purse and her shoes end up left behind, and she took my buddy's Cole Haan loafers that were like $150 pair of shoes. Somehow she walks out in those. And so anyway, we got up in the morning and we're just like, wait a minute, why is there a purse here? Okay, Mermaid Show, 15423. We've already done that. 15423. That was the clue to do that and get the pearl after the Mermaid Show. I know I didn't tell that story very well about the girl that somehow made it back to our apartment and then left without her own shoes or her purse. It's one of those had to be there moments. And there were a ton of those during this weekend. I don't know the last time I belly laughed like I did this weekend. And I did it numerous times to where, look at all of the stuff on the shore. There were 2 earlier and there's another one. But I mean, oh man, I did a lot of belly laughing this weekend. It was just so much fun. So many one-liners that, you know, just guys being guys, saying dumb stuff. Oh goodness. So, there you have it. Had a great time. It felt really good to be... Bing Cat, I need you to please, go. Oh my gosh, Bing Cat. Why must you do this to me? Keep going. There we go. I'm trying to think of, you know, family-friendly one-liners that got dropped that I can, you know. Wait, what are you guys doing in here? You don't go in there. Nope. Alright, so here is boom, 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 and boom. Over here, like so. Boom, amethyst. You guys go in there. I was thinking that was that, but it's not. Okay, so we didn't have either of those saved. That's cool. And then you in there. You in there. Selling everything else, right? Think so. I probably should have bought more cauliflower just so I had it. But it's not a big deal. So tomorrow is going to be... Oh, man. Yep. I was going to say, like, wait, what do I have going here? Totally forgot about the juicy bugs wanted by Willy. Dang it. So Kent wants an eel. Oh well, we'll get the juicy bug thing some other time. Let's go grab an eel so we have it on us. Rats. That's for Kent. Alright, and then let's head to bed. Now tomorrow we will go get the special order and go start working on it. No, I don't need to go there. Oh, I know one of the best one-liners and one that is definitely family friendly is one of my buddies was you know, he went over and watched like 3 groups come through one particular hole, and it was 3 really good groups coming back to back to back. And he comes over and he's talking to us about it, and he's like, you know, there's a bunch of people sitting around listening to us, you know, chit chat or whatever. He's like, it was the best 45 minutes of my life. And like all of us that were there who know him were like, Lewis, you're married with children, like. And he said, without even skipping a beat, he's like, I totally considered that. Oh, it was awesome. Oh, best 45 minutes of my life. And several of us were like, but Lewis, you're married and have child. Like, neither of those qualified for the best 45 minutes. Nope. Totally considered that. Had so much fun with the cows yesterday. She's hoping to see me soon. I don't know how to tell her, but I'm kind of seeing somebody. Evelyn sent us some bread in the mail. And she wants a leek for George. I'm going to put that there, and hopefully that will remind me that I need to get one, like change it out for a leek for George. We'll see. But anyway. Alright, what are we going to do today? I probably should go find Robin and have her build me something. What do I want to have her build, though? Do I even have the money for... I don't know if I have the cash for the house upgrade. It's fruit day. But I'd like to get the special order thing. Maybe start working on that if we can. And then we'll try and buy something from Robin. Surely there's something that she's selling that we can be buying. Right? Another crazy thing that happened. So we go there and there's a restaurant like, you know, a block and a half from where we were staying. That was supposed to be pretty good. So we went there, we wanted to get some fresh seafood or whatever. We sit down and the guy is waiting on us. He's like, hey, where are you guys from? And we tell him Knoxville, and he's like, oh yeah, I went to UT. And my buddy's like, you know, a couple of the guys went to UT, and the buddy was like, oh yeah, I went there too, and told him what fraternity he was in. He's like, oh, they were in the same fraternity, like 3 or 4 years apart. So they knew all the same people, and this guy was really cool. He decided basically, you know, he had a decent job or whatever, and just kind of got tired of the grind, so just moved to the beach. Got a job waiting tables because he's still making pretty good money. It's a decent restaurant, so anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one down. I don't know why I keep leaving some of them and chopping down others, but anyway, so he gets us a shot, and then we go back on, I guess it was Saturday morning after being out in the sun all freaking day, and he's working again. So he pulled like the night shift and then had the morning shift the next day, but we end up sitting at one of his tables. He comes over and he's like, all right guys, we doing breakfast shots? And I'm thinking like, oh no, we got to sit out in the sun all day, and he's going to come over here and, you know, give us some sort of God knows what, but whatever he gave us was pretty mild. And then we had like some mimosas or whatever. We did manage to keep the drinking within reason for the most part. You know, the one guy overdid it, and he paid for it. So, lesson learned. I told myself before I went down there, I was like, I am not pulling like late nights, drinking whiskey and all that nonsense. Like I'll have some beers, but I'm there to watch that golf tournament, and I want to enjoy it. And I'm not going to be able to do that if I'm hungover out in the sun. So I'm proud of myself. I did a good job of that part of it. The one part that really stunk, though, you know, when I go on a trip like that, I like to get some souvenirs for my girls or for my wife. But like, we went down, got there Thursday night, so we went straight to eat dinner and then back to the house, and pretty much, like, I just pretty much went to bed, you know, because it was late by that time. Well, sorry, trying to focus here. Look at all of our wine here, guys. Now, I need to move this row of... No, I need to move this keg, don't I? Because this will be a row. Yeah. So I can put this like up there. All right. Sorry. Let me get focused here. So Jade goes in there. That goes in there. These guys go in there, and so does that. And then it's a bunch of stuff we're gonna sell. Sorry. You go in there. Where? Oh, standing right by it. Boom. So we're selling... I'm not keeping ancient fruit jelly. So what do I need? I guess I need like all of this. Holy moly. We're gonna make some tea. So... I've got one extra. We'll do the ancient fruit jelly in there. But anyway, what was I talking about? I don't know. It's not important. Probably golf stuff, which I'm sure you're tired of by now, so we will drop it. Oh, I need a leek for George. I got a lot of leeks. Put the bread away. Now I'm trying to think of what I want to buy from Robin. Why do I have ancient fruit wine in there? Shouldn't it be... Yeah. It goes in there, guys. So that's a nice find. Alright, but I need to think about what I want to buy from Robin. Do I do another house upgrade? I don't even know how much that is. Let's run up to the house and look that up. Actually, first, before I forget. Let's do that. Now, let's give Robin a call. We gotta find George. Wait, who does Evelyn want the... Okay, Evelyn wants the leak for George. Alright. Let's call Robin. What you selling today, Robin? Hello, hey, yes, I'm currently open for business. Please swing by before 5. Boom. Check. House upgrade cost 50 G's and 150 pieces of hardwood. What about... Yeah. Building upgrades. I don't need a coop. Although, I could upgrade the coop and barn. That's what I need to be doing. This would unlock rabbits. This would unlock sheep and pigs, which are way more valuable. So 550 wood, 300 stone. We're going to do it. 550 and 300, right? That might be about all the wood that I have right now. Been running low on it. 550 and 300. Oh no, we're actually doing okay here. So boom. Boom. And then, there we go. That worked out pretty well. Okie dokie. So, Evelyn, Kent, Robin, and hit the special order board on the way. And there's a leak right there. I'm going to take that leak. Always take a leak whenever you can. Harvey, Caroline. We'll swing down here looking for... There's Evelyn. I don't know where Kent is going to be. I'm hoping he's inside. Oh. See, it's funny how you can give that to the person when you're on your horse. $500 for that leek. Alright, where? There is Kent right there. Good timing. So, there we go. Got more for the leek than I did for the eel. Wait, special orders. Okay. Aquatic overpopulation, so we'll need to fish up a bunch of halibut. Or ship 100 cauliflower by the end of the season. I know that we can do that. All we have to do is ship them. But I think... Well, harvest 100 and ship 100. So, I'm pretty sure that those just go in the regular shipping bin. Like, you don't need to take them to Pierre's or anything like that. So, that's cool. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. Hey, Maru. I haven't seen you in a while. At least I feel like I haven't seen her in a while because I haven't played this game in like a week. Oh, it's salmonberry season. Look at this. Totally missed that on the news. Was not paying attention at all, guys. Apologies. I don't know what the weather is like. I don't know it. Oh, look, that dude just knocked those off there for me. Wait, I better go to Robin's first and have her start a barn upgrade. Hello, Robin. It's great to see you. So, construct farm buildings. Build it. If you build it, sheep will come. And pigs too. Field of Dreams, great baseball movie. And sorry for those of you who don't know that reference, because you're like, what is he talking about? But if you haven't seen Field of Dreams, you need to watch Field of Dreams. I mean, technically it's a baseball movie, but it's awesome. And you don't really have to understand baseball to, you know, to appreciate the film. So, I don't really have that much else to do today now. I could have, like, maybe done a bigger sweep looking for salmonberries than what I have. But it's not critical. Maybe I can go up to the nice thing about the special order that I just picked up is that I don't even have to think about it, because I already am set up for it. I've got a ton of cauliflower already planted. So, and the upgrade that I just did was what, 25 grand? Still have 40,000 bucks sitting around that I can continue to invest. So that's cool. So we'll just kind of work our way back to the farm here. Getting trees and salmonberries along the way. We have the salmonberry knowledge, don't we? Bear's knowledge. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. From my pal in the woods that wanted maple syrup. I believe that's what that was for. I need to think about saving up to get the furniture catalog at some point. Not that like I need to have it anytime soon, but the sooner I get it, the more I can tinker with, you know, decorations. because that's what it's for. But anyway, it's a lot of money, and there are definitely other things that I can spend money on that are probably a better use of my time. I think tea is going to go in here. We'll put 2 in there and sell 2. Then we come down here. You go in there. You go in there. Doing more iron. Then we come over here. Boom, 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 boom. Right. I don't need salmonberries. In fact, I don't even need that many. We'll keep 10, but that's plenty. I don't need all of these things either. So, like, let's see, 9. I can do 8, 8, 8, and 8, and go like this. Selling all of those, right? I need something to put into my kegs. And we're going to do... Can I do crystal fruit wine? We're about to find out. Ooh, you can. Now, I don't think it's worth a ton, but why not? Wasn't there something else that I was going to do when I got back? I don't really remember. So why don't we just go fishing? Am I at level 10 fishing? Pretty sure. I've done a ton of fishing. I should be there, right? Where are we at? Skills. Yeah. Level 9 foraging, level 8 combat. So we'll be at level 10 on both of those before too long. But we'll just fish for a little bit here and then call it a day. Decent episode. You know, we didn't get a whole lot of, like, noteworthy stuff accomplished, but we do have a deluxe barn on the way, so that's cool. Ooh, wild bait. Yes, sir. Gotta catch those halibut. We'll just do it out of the goodness of our heart, not even for the bonus payout of the special order. That's just the kind of person that I am. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say it now. You have the ability to paint your house, your stable, and fully upgraded barns and coops or whatever to different, you know, color combos. I think I'm going to leave them the way they are. I like the way they look. I might maybe try and figure out something to do with the coop. Hang on a second. I need to run down there and close the coop and barn before I forget. So let's go do that. But first, let's come here. Sell, 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 sell. Sell. Anyway. Like if you see the coop kind of looks like our other house, except the wood on the front, like the roof and the trim are the same as our house pretty much. But the front is different. And then with the barn, it looks like a classic barn. Kind of like the look of it. So I think we're going to leave them the way they are. So that's my strategy, guys. I tried to mess with it in my last playthrough, and I was never really crazy about the color combos that I could come up with. So I think the better play is to just leave them. So we'll see how that goes. If anybody has any like really good recommendations for color combos, I'm open to suggestions. But you'll have to kind of guide me to the the slider bar where I need to have it to get exactly what you're talking about. Maybe even, well, it'd be hard to give me a picture. Although, if you give me the color combo, I could mess with it on my own, just not save it or whatever. So we'll see. Boom and boom, and we're heading to bed. That was a pretty good episode. Lots done in this one. So if you haven't done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see you next time.